I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull out.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in bed with yet another video. And today I got y'all with an animation video. I got y'all with the best animations in NBA 2K21 Next Gen after patch, and for every single build, everything that you can think of, I got in this video. Best jump shots, dunks, dribble moves, all of the above. And yeah, today I got y'all with a banger. Now I didn't plan on dropping this as soon as possible, but I've been telling y'all in the outros for a couple that y'all been going so crazy that I had to speed up the schedule. So banger week finna start very soon, so I gotta get this out the way. But yeah, I'm gonna be giving y'all the best current gen jump animations in banger week, so y'all don't even have to worry about that. If y'all want that to come out as soon as possible, all you gotta do is spam the like button. If y'all like videos like this, spam the like button. But yeah, man, we're really close to hitting 75K, so all the people that's on this video that's new to the channel, if y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all gonna be really excited for what I got coming real soon. But yeah, less on that, more on this video. We're gonna be going to the best animations in the game. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. Alright, so first things first, when it comes to the best animations, I'm gonna go in order of what I think is the most important. So, jump shots, the best jump shots in the game right now. So, you can use these as custom jump shot bases, you can use these as jump shots, but when it comes to the best jump shots, the two best meta jump shots, Jumpshot 98 and Dwayne Wade, they're pretty much the same thing. Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, is better for custom jump shots. 98, you can use it as a custom, you can use it as a base, you can use it as just a regular jump shot. It's really up to you. Then when it comes to some of these other jump shots, you got Stephen Curry, Dante Exum, Michael Jordan, Zach LaVine, Tony Parker. Those are all amazing jump shots. In my opinion, out of all those right now, what I've been messing with the most is Steph Curry, but you can also go with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, I've been messing with that a lot lately. My friend was using it, and I just said I'm gonna test it out. And yeah, I like it a lot. When I tested it, I didn't like it as much as I like it now, but yeah, I've been messing with it a lot lately. Then when it comes to jump shots like Dante Exum, really good spot up jump shot. If you want like a jump shot that jumps high and stuff like that, like LaMarcus Aldridge used to do, that's a really good jump shot for that. Then we got Zach LaVine and Tony Parker, really good for hitting whites. Zach LaVine is one of the biggest green window jump shots in the game. Tony Parker is just a really consistent jump shot. So yeah, that's going to be, in my opinion, the best jump shots in the game. Alright, next. Now, when it comes to doing these best animation videos, I usually give y'all pretty much everything when it comes to animation. So, I'm going to get back to that. So, right now, we're going to be going over the best jump shot landings. So, on Next Gen, they got a lot of new ones. And I believe all of these, except for one, you have to be at 93 overall and above. So, in my opinion, the best jump shot landings is big impact shot. When you make this, you're gonna pretty much get a green, and then you're gonna just hold it and then fall backwards. Then we got swim champion. You're gonna pretty much jump backwards and then just start doing like a little swim off. Pretty hard, I ain't gonna lie, especially when you're getting green. Then pray for the key, pray for the prey. You know what I'm saying? That's a little sus. I ain't even gonna lie. It looks kind of crazy on court, but yeah, it's one of the best ones in the game. Then when it comes to Pretty Boy, pretty much similar to Swim Champ for the people that cannot, you know what I'm saying, when you're not at 93 overall, that's pretty much for the people that's at 85 overall if you just want to have a jump shot landing. But me personally, I don't even use jump shot landing, but yeah, those are the best ones in the game. All right, next is going to be the best dribble pull-ups in the game. So we got dribble pull-up normal, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Nate Robinson, and Ben McLemore. Normal is like the meta one. Steph Curry is extremely smooth. Kevin Durant, is just really good for me for the way I use it. I don't like doing that little side one, so I like how Kevin Durant does like the little, his is kind of extremely long of an animation, but I really like it a lot. And he has some of the best pull-ups in the game. Ben McLemore, all around good for pull-ups, fades, all that. Same thing with Ben McLemore. And then yeah, Nate Robinson, same thing as Ben McLemore. Pretty good for pull-ups, fades, all that. Really consistent, really easy to time when it comes to that type of stuff. And yeah, that's the best dribble pull-ups in the game. All right, next is going to be the best spin jumpers in the game. So we got normal, athletic, and Nate Robinson. So for the best spin jumpers in the game, it really depends on how you try to use it. Now, normal, that is really good for people that's trying to have like a quick spin jumper. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be able to get it off in a lot of different situations. Athletic, that is what I use for like if I'm trying to catch somebody off guard. I've been driving all game and I'm at the end of a shot clock and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that off. I like to do a spin back or a spin jumper, and that's going to be really, really good for that because it's really, really easy to time when you have athletic. So yeah, that's what I have athletic for. And then we have Nate Robinson that has like a versatile array of how many animations is within this package, and it kind of combines normal and athletic, but it has some in it that you just can't get in those. So yeah, if you want like the versatile version of spin jumpers to have as many as possible, go ahead, just put on Nate Robinson. All right, so when it comes to the best hop jumpers in the game, we got a couple of these to work with. We got Steph Curry, Nate Robinson, Trae Young, athletic, and normal. Steph Curry, that's pretty much when you come to, if you like literally don't do hop jumpers, that's pretty much what I would say is like, if you're trying to practice doing it, Steph Curry is a good one to really practice with because it's pretty much like the most consistent and the smoothest one to really go with. But then when you're trying to get into extra stuff, you can start putting on stuff like athletic, Nate Robinson, and Trae Young. Trae Young and athletic, pretty much the same. It pretty much came from the same package on Curry Jet. It's not the exact same, but it came from the same package. They kind of split it up and put it on next gen into two different packages. So athletic has like the little Curry behind the back, the James Harden step back. It has the James Harden side step too, and it has a lot of different other ones too. And then Trae Young also has the Curry behind the back. It has something similar to the James Harden double step back, but yeah, it's not exactly like it how athletic is. And it has some other animations that I guess Trae Young does. And then we have Nate Robinson that just has like a plethora of a lot of different animations that you just wouldn't have in a lot of these other ones. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Nate Robinson also has the double step back. It's just not as smooth as the athletic and Trae Young one. So yeah, I just want to make sure that's known. But yeah, Nate Robinson actually has some really good hop jumper animations also. Then when it comes to normal actually is really, really good. It's kind of similar to Steph Curry, but it has a lot more variety of animations. So if you want to have a variety of animations, go with normal. Now, another thing I think about normal, I think normal might be the package that has normal 14, where it's like the bunny hop. So if you've really been trying to find the bunny hop on hop jumpers, I think that's in normal. I believe so. But yeah, that's going to be the best hop jumpers: Steph Curry, athletic, Trae Young, Nate Robinson, and normal. All right, moving away from jump shot, shot creator animations, all that type of stuff, we're going to be now going into dribble animation, dribble packages, and stuff like that. So yeah, best dribble style in the game. This is pretty much how you're going to be speed boosting, how fast you're going to be dribbling when you're just running straight, how fast you dribble in place, all that type of stuff, how it looks when you dribble. Dribble styles. In my opinion, the best one is quick, shifty. Now, another good one that you don't see on screen is actually Magic Johnson. Very, very good dribble style. One of the best dribble styles in the game, just like quick and shifty. It might even be better. Been testing it out. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, if you're a person that don't want to use quick and shifty, go ahead and try out Magic Johnson. But yeah, quick and shifty, if you just want to have an auto good one, just go with one of those. It's that simple. All right, next is going to be the best signature size ups. For the best signature size ups, this is pretty much like the rhythm dribbles. They don't have rhythm dribbles in the game, and this is what that pretty much is. So the way I use these, I pretty much just start it up, and then I try to have a point where I can just speed boost in and out of. So yeah, we got normal, elite, and Tim Hardaway. These are all pretty much the same thing, but they're just faster. But like, they're not the exact same animation, but they're doing between the legs a lot, and it's really easy to speed boost out of it when they're coming out of the between the legs. So yeah, I like normal because it's the slowest out of all of them. Then we have elite, that's kind of towards the middle, and then Tim Hardaway. I was using Tim Hardaway at the beginning of the year, and then I started to progress to start using elite, and then I started using normal because that's the slowest. And I like the slowest one because it's easier to speed boost in and out of, because it's easier to get that mix together. But yeah, that's going to be the best signature size ups in the game. All right, next is the best park size up. Now, when I was going over the signature size ups, I was going over how they all were very similar, but even Park 12 is similar to those. Now, this is the fastest of them all, but when it comes to this one, I don't know why, but this gives me the fastest speed boost out of these. Now, if you don't know how to do size ups in this game, all you gotta do is just go up on the analog. It's pretty much like a rhythm dribble, so yeah, if you wanna just keep doing it, you gotta hold it. Just literally have to hold it. So yeah, that is going to be how you do it. But yeah, when it comes to park size up, Park 12, in my opinion, by far the best. You're gonna get the fastest speed boosts out of this. Out of all of them that I just went over, it's gonna give you the fastest. So yeah, it's really, really good. And yeah, that's going to be the best park size up in the game. All right, next is going to be the best size up package in the game. This is pretty much what you're going to be having for like when you're dribbling steal, how fast you're going to dribble when you dribble steal. All your animations from when you dribble steal are going to come out of this. So yeah, it's going to combine with your dribble style to be pretty much like make your dribbling that much faster. But yeah, what is the best basic size up in a package in the game? In my opinion, the best package in the game is Pro 3. You can go with some of the normals, maybe even basic. Pro 1 and Pro 2, I don't really like that much at all. I would go with one of the normals before I go with one of the pros. But yeah, Pro 3 by far, in my opinion, is the best one in the game. All right, next is going to be the best size up escape package. Now, one thing I would want to know about 2K, why did they take out so many packages? Because on current gen, there's 6 pros. On next gen, there's only 3. On current gen, there's way more normals. On next gen, there's only 4, I believe. I believe it's 4. But yeah, the best ones in the game, Pro 2, that's by far the best one. You're gonna have the curry slide, the best explosive behind the back. Then when it comes to like people that can't get pro drill moves, normal 2 is the best one. But yeah, Pro 3 is a sleeper. That's one I've been using whenever I don't feel like curry sliding. That's what I use, but I've been using curry slide lately because of the fact that it makes it so much easier to get a 3 off, man, when you have curry slide. And yeah, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead, put on Pro 2. If you don't want to use Pro 2, but you still want to use a Pro, go with Pro 3. If you don't have Pro dribble moves, just go ahead, put on normal 2. All right, next is going to be the best crossovers in the game. Simple and easy. It's not nothing too crazy. Just go ahead, put on Pro 2. If you have the Pro dribble moves, by far the best one is Pro 2. It's going to be having everything that you want to do. Double between the legs, but double crossover, all that in one. You want the best move in crossover in the game, put on Pro 2. When it comes to non-pro dribble moves, just go ahead and go with normal 2 and normal 3. That's going to be the best move in crossovers in the game. All right, next is the moving behind the backs. Very, very similar to the crossovers. The best one in the game, hands down, no debate, is Pro 3. By far the fastest one. It's going to get you a lot of space. It's going to be good for rim running. It's going to be good for getting 3s, all the above. Then when it comes to people that don't have pro dribble moves, you go with normal 2 or normal 3. Normal 2 is really good for rim running. Normal 3 is really good for people that shoot 3s. But when it comes to this game, everybody can get the pro dribble moves, so that doesn't really even matter. So just go ahead and put on Pro 3. All right, next is the moving spins. Now, we have a lot of spins you can go with. Now, when it comes to knowing pro dribble moves, that's pretty much the easiest one. You can go with basic one if you want to do spin backs, but normal 6 is by far the best. But then when it comes to like all around the best spins, pretty much Pro 2, Pro 4, Pro 7, and Basic 1 are all viable. Pro 2, in my opinion, is the most balanced because it has a really good spin back while also having really good half spins and then spins. Pro 4 is good for like having half spins and spins. I don't think it's as good for the spin back. Pro 7 is the fastest moving spin in the game. And Basic 1 is the best spin back in the game. So that's pretty much like the meta spin back. So if you're a person that's really, really trying to have the best spin back, go with Basic 1. But if you want to all around, go with Pro 2. If you don't really do spin backs, go with Pro 4. If you want fast spins, just put on Pro 7. That's simple. All right, next is the best hezzies in the game. We got a couple. Pro 1, Pro 3, and Pro 8. Pro 8 is for the people that really like to span that joint. It really is mainly used for the 1v1, but when it comes to using screens, it's actually really good for that too. Pro 3 is really like a all around if you're trying to do hezzies to get to the goal, or just trying to have the fastest hezzies, or if you want to be able to do quick stops, that's really good for that. But then when it comes to Pro 1, that's pretty much literally there for the fastest hezzies. And for the people that don't get the pro dribble moves, normal 3 is also a really good one. Even if you have the pro dribble moves, normal 3 is pretty good. But yeah, that's going to be the best move of hezzies in the game. All right, next is going through the best moving step backs in the game. We got a couple. We got normal 5, normal 3, Pro 5, and Pro 8. All of these are viable in the game, my opinion, but the one I've been using the most throughout the whole year is Pro 3. It has the best little step back. If you're a person that likes to do hop jumpers in and out, you can't do it with hop jumpers. You gotta do the step back. This is the best one in the game, in my opinion, and it also has a really good snatch. And yeah, in my opinion, it's the best one in the game. All these other ones, they either gonna have a really good snatch back or a really good hop jumper animation where you're going in and out. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the best balanced one. So yeah, and all right, the best triple threat style in the game. Normal 4, this is where you're gonna be able to get the MJ palm with your hand, pump fake. You're gonna be able to get the best escape dribbles and stuff like that. If you wanna go left and escape, back and escape, forward escape, all has the best escape dribble moves. And yeah, that's going to be the best triple threat style in the game. All right, next is going to be the best layup packages in the game. When it comes to the best layup packages in the game, the best ones in the game is Circus and Kyrie Irving. Now, when it comes to the big man, I got y'all later in the video, but when it comes to the best layup packages in the game, Circus and Kyrie Irving. Why is that the best packages in the game? It has a plethora of different animations in this one package. Now, why is that important? Because it goes along with Slithery Finisher, where it's gonna be really overpowered. Slithery Finisher is gonna get you the best animation for every single situation, and it's really overpowered with these two animation packages, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, when it comes to these are really good for getting around your man and getting an open layup, even if they're really on you, because it's gonna get you in an animation that's gonna get you around the person. So yeah, if you really want the best layup packages in the game, go with Circus or Kyrie Irving. It's just that simple. It's gonna give you a lot of different animations for every situation, and yeah, it's very, very overpowered. So don't sleep on that. All right, now we're moving on into the dunk packages. Now, when it comes to the dunk packages, per usual, we got the best one-handers, the two-handers, and then we got like a reverse dunk package, and we got the contacts, alley-oops, and part dunks, and all that type of stuff. But first things first, we're gonna go over the one-hand dunk packages. So, best one-hand dunk package in the game, hands down, is Athletic One-Handers Off One. Now, this is gonna have like the balance of flashy and being extremely unblockable. Now, if you want a lot less flash, but you won't be a little bit more unblockable, go with basic one-handers off one. And you just want to prioritize being as unblockable as possible. If you're going up with your left, your right, going up with one hand pretty much every single time, rim grazers off one is really good. You know what I'm saying? For strictly just going for being unblockable. But then when it comes to a lot of different things, like if you want to have like the fastest one but still being unblockable, a lot of people think that the straight on tomahawks are good on next gen. On next gen, they took a lot of the animations out of that and put those into uber athletic tomahawks off one. So if you want like that little fast, crazy fast animation that's in like straight on tomahawks, a lot of the best animations are actually in this. Just go ahead and put on uber athletic tomahawks off of one. All right, next is the two-hand dunk package. There's a lot of two-hand dunk packages I can go over. I do use quick drop-in back scratchers because I just like having some flash to it. That's really just for flash. Then we have like dunk packages like front clutches that's supposedly really unblockable, side clutches off one. A lot of different dunk packages you can put on. Even the fist pump rim pulls, really good for like hop dunks, euro dunks, stuff like that. But in my opinion, the best all-around two-hand dunk package in the game is quick drops off one. It's going to be very unblockable and extremely fast. So yeah, that's going to be the best two-hand dunk package in the game. And last but not least, for the regular dunk packages, I didn't go too crazy and have like player dunk packages, reverse dunk packages, windmill dunk packages. I'm going to give y'all pretty much the basic dunk packages for the best all around. And when it comes to the best miscellaneous, I would say it's a baseline reverse. It depends on what you rather. Baseline reverses off two like me, or baseline reverses off one. I used to be a baseline reverses off one into 2K20 at the end of 2K20, and I haven't really switched up. I've been using like both baseline reverses off one and baseline reverses off two on some of my builds, but on this one I just never changed up. I just have baseline reverses off two. It really depends on what you want to do. I don't really see people doing as many reverses as they did on 20 on next gen. Current gen was trash, but next gen is pretty overpowered with reverses again. So yeah, best miscellaneous dunk package in my opinion when it comes to like the crazy type stuff. It's the best one in my opinion. Alright, so next is going to be the contact dunks. When it comes to the contact dunks, I'm going to give y'all some tips and tricks. Now, I haven't done a tutorial for a while. I'm probably not going to do another tutorial because You know what I'm saying? You can just watch the next gen contact dunk tutorial. It's gonna give you a really good in detailed how to get contact dunks. But yeah, when it comes to the elite contact dunks, that is in my opinion the freakiest one. So if you want to get just the freaky ones, because you can control how much you get contact dunks just by watching my tutorial. But if you want a highest frequency possible, just go ahead and put on all the packages: small, elite, pro, big man, whatever you want, like whatever you can get, put them all on. It's gonna give you a much higher frequency because you're gonna have way more packages, which means you're gonna have way more animations, and that's gonna give you way more animations for every single situation, because the way the animations trigger, it depends on where you are and where the defender is and how fast you're going, how slow you're going, all that type of stuff. So yeah, you really want to have as many animations as possible. But Pro has like 8 minutes worth, Elite has like 2 minutes worth, and then we have Small, which has like 4 minutes worth now. So yeah, if you want to go with one package in particular, if you don't want to go with all of them, go with Pro. But if you want to have the freakiest, go with Elite. Pro actually has some really good ones now, but Pro has some bad ones too, or just some okay ones, should I say, or just some meh. I've been in the game for years, but Elite has a lot of new ones. Elite has a lot of crazy ones, and yeah, it's just that simple. But Small, it's just okay. It has like a reverse contact dunk you can do, like a lot of them that you can do, and yeah, it's okay. But yeah, Pro has some new ones where it's like they kind of crazy. But yeah, when it comes to like the rare ones, Pro has some rare ones that's been in the game for a little while. Like if you want to walk over the dude, if you want to dunk on the dude, and then he start chasing you and stuff like that, that's also in this too. So yeah, that's going to be the best contact dunk packages in the game. All right, next is going to be the best alley-oop package in the game. Now this is going to be pretty good for the people that's trying to do cuts and stuff like that, and this is going to have all the stuff to do with cuts. When it comes to the standard dunks, that's in a different dunk package, but when it comes to like the all-around dunk packages, when it comes to the alley-oops, the best one in the game is Elite Alley-oop. If you want all that type of stuff, you gotta have this. Now, when it comes to having an Elite Alley-oop, you do have to have an 85 driver dunk, so I know that's not possible. So if you're a person that can't get that, just go ahead, put on the Pro. But everybody in this game has really ridiculous stats, so just go ahead, throw on Elite Alley-oop. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. All right, next, when it comes to the contact alley-oop packages. Now, when it comes to the contact alley-oop packages, it's really simple. When it comes to these, just put them all on, because you're just trying to get as many different animations for every single situation. It's pretty similar to when it comes to the contact dunks. The more packages you have, the more animations you'll have, and the more animations you'll have for a particular situation, because it depends on where you are and where the defender is for the contact alley-oop to trigger. And you have less control over an alley-oop getting a contact dunk than you do like a regular contact dunk. So yeah. And then when it comes to the best park dunk packages in the game, we got a bunch of these. Well, pretty much every single one of these. When it comes to next gen, in my opinion, I think of it like as a arcade game. You can do whatever you really want on it. It's really just about having fun. It's not really about having competition and playing for like try hard and stuff like that, because it's just a really arcadey game. You're gonna be able to do anything on your build. You're gonna shoot, dunk, defend, play make, all that type of stuff. So stuff like park dunks and park layups and stuff like that, they're gonna be way more usable on next gen, because it's a lot harder for it to not be. So yeah, when it comes to the park dunks, you can put on whichever ones that fit you. Some of these gonna be good for like between the legs, behind the back dunks. Some of these gonna be good for 360. Some of these gonna be doing like alley-oop to yourself. All different type of stuff gonna be in these. So yeah, it's really up to you on what type of park dunks you want to use. And all right, next is going to be the park alley-oops. Park alley-oops pretty much just gonna be alley-oops that you have like regular, but they're like times 100 on how freaky and crazy these get when it comes to the park alley-oops. Now, park alley-oop 1, park alley-oop 2, park alley-oop Jordan Kilgannon, they're all really viable in my opinion. I would go ahead and just put on all of them, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm going over basically just trying to give y'all what I think is the best one out of all 3 of them, I would probably say park alley-oop 2. It has a dunk where you're pretty much doing a 360. Your head is over the rim and you're looking down into the rim. There's another one where you're pretty much putting your whole arm in the rim. You're gonna be doing one where you tip the ball to yourself and dunking it with the other hand. Pretty crazy animation. So yeah, in my opinion, the best park alley-oop package in the game is 2, but if you want to just have them all, there's nothing wrong with that. And all right, I put this right here for a reason. For all my slashers, for all the big men out there, you know what I'm saying? Every single time you get 2 points, every single time your teammate gets 2 points, you gotta have that heavy on. Why? Because you gotta let your nuts hang. It's just that simple. No explanation needed. It's just that simple. All right, now moving on into the best big man animations in the game. I'll be going over layup packages, dunk packages, alley-oops, all different type of stuff. Best post-score animations, all that. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. So for the best big man animations, we got, first things first, we're gonna go over the best dunk package for big man. We're gonna be going over like the standing dunks, the best standing dunk in the game. Now, you got the athletic flushes, the under basket rim pulls, and the under basket regular. My opinion, under basket regular is the best one because it's just gonna be short, sweet, and simple, and the fastest one in the game. Some people might think the athletic flushes is the fastest, but no, under basket regular is just the fastest, and it's the most unblockable standing dunk. So yeah, when it comes to not getting blocked, being fast, just getting an automatic 2, which is what big man dunks are for, this is the best one. It's just that simple. All right, then next is going to be the best alley-oop for big man. When it comes to the best alley-oop for big man, you can use this as guards, but it's really for big men in my opinion because this is where you're gonna be getting all of the standing lob animation. So when it comes to like all of the standing alley-oops, this is going to all be in this package, the pro alley-oops. There's going to be some for if you're trying to cut and stuff like that, off like screens and stuff like that. So yeah, if you really like concerned with it only having standing lobs, it's not only going to have standing lobs, but it is going to be the only package that has standing lob animations. It's just that simple. And all right, next is going to be the best layup packages. Now, when it comes to the layup packages on next year, a lot of big men are going to be able to have the dominant big. But for the people that cannot get it, just go ahead and put on default big. I know a lot of big men can get long athlete. I'm pretty sure every big man can get long athlete. So if you don't want to go default big, just put on long athlete. But the best one in the game for big men is dominant big. This is where you're going to be able to see like the clear outs. Like there's a lot of clear outs in the game for big man. They kind of took that out on 2K19 and only gave them to like the post scores. You can do it on glass cleaners, I know, after certain rebounds, but I'm not sure you can even do that on next gen anymore because they got like these particular takeovers and stuff like that. Because you know I only really mainly use 2 takeovers, so you know how that go. But yeah, when it comes to the best layup package in the game for big man, definitely hands down dominant big. And now moving on towards pretty much like the best post score animations in the game. We got the best post phase first. Best post phase, you got fade 3, fade 2, and fade 4. Fade 2 and fade 3, those are like really people that's trying to get glitchy. If you don't want to have to green everything, those are going to be really good for that, but it's also going to be really easy to green. Then when it comes to fade 4, that's literally like the Michael Jordan Kobe fade, and yeah, it's really smooth. It's just off me saying it's Michael Jordan and Kobe fade, you should have knew what I was going to say. It's really smooth and consistent. But when it comes to like fade 2 and fade 3, those are probably the best ones. I don't remember if fade 3 is better than fade 2, but I know that they're both really easy to green, and they're going to make a lot of whites. All right, next is going to be the best post hooks. We got post hook 3 and post hook 5. They're really just overpowered because one is extremely slow. It's hard to contest because of that. One is going to be going extremely high, so it's just going to be regularly hard to get a contest on that. And if you're a 7 for 3, the one that goes really high, it's just really broken. It's just that simple. It's really broken, and that's really good for 7 for 3s. But if you go with the one that's really slow, you can use that on pretty much any build, even a guard. It's really just overpowered because of how slow it is, so it's hard to get a contest. But yeah, that's going to be the best post hooks in the game. All right, next is going to be the best post hop shots. This is really for like the comp post scores, for the people that really trying to post score. They're not trying to be toxic and just do post hooks the whole time, drop steps and stuff like that, post spins. They really want to do some crazy stuff every single time they get a bucket, and this is what these are for: post hop shots. Post hop shot 7, post hop shot 10. One of these is better for like if you're trying to gain space, so it's going to create a lot of space. One of these is going to be really quick. So yeah, one is going to be quick, one is going to create a lot of space. It's really up to you on what you really rather. And all right, last but not least, I'm not doing post shimmy hooks. I don't think anybody comes to my videos to even see the shimmy fade, but I'm gonna give y'all shimmy fade because RIP my bean. It's just that simple. RIP the man Kobe. And yeah, this is kind of like the little Kobe fade, shimmy fade. If the fade 4 wasn't Kobe fade, this is literally the Kobe fade. The shimmy fade 11. Man, if this don't remind you of Kobe, I don't know if you even know who Kobe was. It's just that simple. But yeah, that's going to be the best shimmy fade in the game. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best animations in the game. I gave you guys the best jump shots, the best dunks, the best dribble moves, the best shot creator animations, the best park animations, the best layup packages, the best big man animations, best post score animations. So yeah, for that alone, if you haven't already, go ahead, spam that like button. Banger week coming very soon. We really close to hitting 75K. So everybody that's new to the channel, if they just hit that sub button, I really would appreciate it. But yeah, we going crazy all March, going into April. So yeah, you want to stay tuned. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, banger week, we're not gonna be doing daily uploads like we doing right now, but we've been going crazy with the daily uploads. So I really do appreciate all the boys that have been supporting me. And yeah, we've been going crazy in March. That's all I can say. But yeah, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody who thinks it will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out the baby, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah! I'm a dark night, bitch. I'm a dark night, bitch. I fly in the sky, I got wings on my feet. When the sun goes down, yes, I'm a creep. When the sun goes down, yes.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.